most of the time we'll be using things like the logical, the date, and all those kind of formulas here. All right. So
what is the formula we use to know that what formula has been applied?
This is formula text. Now lower, what is the opposite of lower? Upper. So we will type a few characters, then you can press the tab button. You will get rest of the function and click on the cell whose value you want to convert to uppercase and press enter. Got it? So you will get the formula upper. So everything has now become uppercase, lowercase. Now you might need a function which is, we call it as proper case. What does proper case do? First character will be uppercase, rest of it will be small, just like we write in English sentence. So for that, we'll say proper is my formula and I will use this. So now that double L, which was in capital, has become proper case. Got it? Now, just like we did proper, upper, lower, there is also a function where you can take characters from the left. Left of how many characters from the left? Let's say I want 3 characters from the left. Okay. If I want 5 characters from the left, I have to just change this to 5. It will become 5 characters. And opposite of left is right. So I'll say right text. How many characters? Let's say 6 characters. Now, left is always from the left-hand side, right is from the right-hand side. Now, you might need a function which is from anywhere in the text. For that, you have a function called as mid. What does mid do? It will start from anywhere within the text and you can give the position. Maybe from the 3rd position, you want 5 characters. Got it? Clear? Now, there are 4 characters here. You will say, I gave 5. How am I getting 4? You can see 4 characters, right? Now, how you can distinguish this is, if you look at the length, check the length of this word. It will tell you 5. How come? There is a space. Palium space skills, right? So we took 4 characters, lium, with a space. So next what I will do is, I will come here and along with this word, I will append. I will add some extra character so that I can see that the space is there. Is it visible now, the space? Just before the dollar, between M and the dollar, there is a space. That means that space was getting counted. How do you remove the space? You can use the command, you can use the function called trim. Trim is to remove additional spaces, extra spaces that might have come here. Now, again, we will check the length here. See, this time, length is coming as 4. Length is coming as 4. And after lium, there is no space. Understood? Clear? Anyone, any doubt here? Vishal, Deepika, Tanushri. Now here you can write out some more names of your friends or your stars, and then you can drag all the formulas, you will get the exact output. Okay, the formulas will calculate. One more formula let me show you, which is about find. What does find do? Find will say, whenever you do this, it is better if you open the FX window initially. It will be very useful. Click on FX and this window will come. Find text. That means I want to find, let's say, the character M from where? From A2. So it is telling me M is in the 6th place by default. It is starting from the first position and it is counting PALIUM. So it is telling me M is at the 6th position. So it returns a value of 6.
So if I want to find it with the whole sheet,
Whole sheet is you have the normal find. This one is actually within the text. You can also look for characters like, you want to say UM or you want to say MA. If there is nothing, you will get a value error. That means the value is not there. Whatever you're looking for is not there. Okay. So you may want to write out some names here. Okay. And then you hold all of this and drag it. Got it? Roshni? No. What happened? Which one you didn't follow? Yes. So what I did, the same formula has been applied. So I wrote them out, right? So then what I did, I used the same formula, lower of A3, upper of A3. Next one is upper. So the everything has got converted into uppercase. The next one is proper. That means S is capital, rest of it small. T is capital, rest of it. Okay. Try it now.
so in the last column, like Most of the places we are seeing values.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because we are searching for M. So there is no M in Sachin Tendulkar value error. Smriti Mandhana has a M in the second place. Shah Rukh Khan doesn't have a M in his name. Value error. See this?
Right. Okay. But MS Dhoni has an M, but it still shows value.
Dhoni.
Yeah.
Yes. But M is capital, right?
Okay, we have
We are looking, yes.
Is it there?
Yes.
Is it stuck, sir?
No, I am waiting for you guys to do it.
Sir, I am unable to, download that advanced thing.
Why?
Sir, like I told you in advanced Excel, I'm clicking on it.
Open in new window. Click on the three dots.
Open in new window.
Wow. Deepika, you are able to do?
Because there is a hand. Yes, yes.
Okay. Can we move ahead?
Like Deepika has raised her hand. She has some question.
Yes, go ahead, Deepika. Raise your question. Oh, you're facing. Okay. So you can practice later, Deepika. Let me know if you have questions.
Sir, regarding this, dragging this formula, we have to do row by row, or we will be selecting all the headers and then.
No, wherever you have the formula, you can start from there.
Okay.
If you start from here, only formula text will get copied. So your formula actually starts from here.
Okay. So we need to select the whole column and then drag it.
No, one cell and then drag it.
If you want cell by cell.
Now here you have something like trace dependence and trace precedence. What it tells you is where all is this value being used. If I say trace dependence, it will show me by arrow where all this value is used. If I click remove arrows, it will be removed. Suppose I click here. I want to know where all it is being used. So I can click this. So this is coming from where? This is coming from here. Otherwise, what you have to do? You have to come here, read the formula and then go. Correct? Another way to look at all the formulas in a sheet is you have the sheet here. All the formulas are there. There is one option called show formulas. If you click on show formulas, you will get all the formulas on this sheet. At once, you can see everything. Okay. And then you click on this again, your formulas will disappear. Okay. Now, let's say this here you have like Sachin or Smriti or Shahrukh, you have first name, last name, correct? You want to split it into first name, last name. Then what you can do here is you can use a formula to split the names. Okay. How can you use the formula to split the names? You can use something like this. Let's say I have this. From the left hand side, how many characters do I need till the space to get my first name? That means number of characters will be find what? Find space within what? Within A2, starting from the first position. But that will get me one extra space also. So instead of extra space, I will say -1. Got it? So I get my first name in this way. I say okay. And then I drag this. So I'll get everybody's first name. Now if I want, yeah.
A question, like how did you put the space thing, like what is the
Normal our space bar.
okay, okay. Okay, thank you.
So this was the first name. Try everybody first name. We shall try this.
Sir, we wait to this is equal to left bracket and then we press fx, right, sir?
Mm.
can you show me once more, sir?
So what did we do? We did, you can left, okay, click on FX. How many characters? Then I need to know, I need to find. Find what? Find space. From where? From A3. Starting from the first position. Now, with this find, the space is getting included. So I'll do -1. Okay, this is the first name. Now suppose I want the second name. That is the last name. Then what I will do? Do right A2. From the right hand side, I need the skills part of it, isn't it? So I have to do now find what? Find space from where? From A2. Starting from the first position. So it will be 7 characters. Now 7, I need the remaining ones, correct? So what I will do is I'll take the entire length of A2 minus, that means what? Total length is palium skills, which is a total of how many characters? 13 characters. From 13, I am subtracting 7 characters, that is still the space. Remaining is 6. So I'm getting 6 characters, which is skills. Then if I drag it, I will get everybody's last name. Even if I have a large name like this, let's say Chintamani, Chintamani Arunachalam, right? Here also, if I were to drag these two, I will get the first and last name exactly same. Oh, sorry, I didn't write it in A1. Okay, so I'll get Chintamani, Arunachalam separated. Have you understood, Roshni? Clear? Everybody clear? Vishal?
So let me try once. Right. There will be length first len
Hmm.
bracket minus find there will be like
Everyone? Okay. Now, after the characters, let's say sometimes what do you need? S. Tendulkar or S. Ganguly or K. Devgan, like that, right? So for that, what you can do, you can take from the left, you can take one character. From the left, you take one character. So everybody's, you will get one character. Then if you want to combine this with the last name, so you can use the formula called as concatenate. Okay. When you do concatenate, you can concatenate up to 255 characters. So what is the text? This is P. Next, you need, let's say, a dot and a space. And then you need the last name. So you get P dot skills like this. Correct? Now, some cases, you see this double L is capital. So I want to now make it proper. So what I will say, I will put this under proper. So now this is coming properly. Say okay. And if I just drag this, I get everybody's name like this. Clear? Okay, everyone? Now, after you get this, try to do this. Copy this, put it in a new sheet and paste it. See what do you get? First, everybody copy this. First, get this first. Okay, then copy it, go to another sheet and paste it. Right.
So to get the first letter, I have to use is equal to left
Yes.
bracket then like for example this row and then what the
This is the first one. And then you already have got the last name. So I combine these two.
Sir, I just want to understand that how you got the P only. There 10 to 1 of this. One. Okay. X. Then the concatenate I'm getting only two text options.
Scroll down, you will get more.
So first, so what should I put first, sir? In the concatenate? So could you like show that what are we put on the concatenate thing? Okay, the one space. Okay. Yes, sir. Got it.
Next, do it for all the names that you have. Then copy it and put it in another sheet.
There is a reference error which is coming. So reference error is coming.
Everybody, are you getting error? So to overcome this, see what is happening. You are copying the formula, right? So when you copy the formula, it will copy the references like O1, O2. These references are not there. So when you do the paste, you must do paste special. And under this, there are values. So you paste the values, you will get the exact values like this.
While we are doing the reference paste. So how we got that space special?
Under paste, you have the arrow. You get paste special.
Values. That's it.
Okay. Everybody done? Now, after the characters, okay. After the characters, let us try some date related stuff. Whenever you need to put any date, you can, if you want today's date, you can type today, open bracket, close bracket, you will get the date. Next, you want now means date and time. Open the bracket, close the bracket. Don't write anything. You will get the, if you need the formula text, all right. Let's say you have somebody's date of birth, or you want, how many years of service, or, you want to calculate somebody's date of birth. So you can say 12th, let's say November 2002. Okay. Now, if you want to find the age, there are different ways of doing it. One is age in years, which is always today's date is bigger than yesterday's date. Tomorrow's date will be bigger than today's date. So today's date minus date of birth divided by 365.25. Now this divided by, you can put it under inside a closed bracket. So you will get the exact 20.75 years. Now this is in rounded. Now you have to round it, convert it into months and so on. It becomes a bit of a problem. Instead, you can use a formula which is called as dated if. What does dated if do? Dated if will say from date. Here date of birth is the from date. To date is today's date, comma, y. Y means in completed years. So 20 years, how many months? Again, we'll use the same formula, dated if from date, comma, to date, comma, MD or YM. That means income YM, incomplete years. So 20 years, 9 months. 9 months. How many days? Again, dated if from date. From date is date of birth, comma, today's date, comma, MD. 1 day, 12th November, today is 13th October, 13th August. So you have so many months. Followed? Then if I want to use the concatenate to combine these two, I can say concatenate 20, comma, years, comma, 9, comma, months, comma, 1, comma, days. Got it? If I want some space in between them, I can put a space here like this. Got it? 20 years, 9 months, 1 day. All right. Okay. With the dates, everybody okay? Any questions? All right. Try this out.
Sir,
Yes.
so the formula for this years was con is equal to concatenate comma. So the first when we got the years, not that one, sir, below that one. How do we got that 20? Date. But mine is something wrong coming. So can you please show me once again?
Yes. So did you write this today and date of birth?
No, I haven't wrote that. I just have written the date and sir, I have written that.
Hmm.
Now I go to there like date if that date, I will have the date of birth and then I will select the today's date,
Hmm.
then comma y, right sir?
Correct.
Now this date is there is the same MD, the y value. That's pretty wrong then. D. So this. Oh, so, wait, okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. Everyone done? All right. Now see, just like we have this, sometimes we might need to use different dates, right? For example, none, Roshni? Is it none? Okay. Now, in this case, you can use the dates like this, maybe 3 months before today or 2 months after today. So in these cases also, you can use the formula. You can say today minus 3 months. If it is 3 months, each day is 90, let's say minus 90. So it will get you 3 months before today's date. If it is 2 months after, that means today plus 60.
6.
Okay,
But sir, basically we don't have exact 30 days in every month.
correct, correct. So you can do these, or you can also subtract the days and then find out how many days between. Then you want to know what day of the week it is. So you can write text this, comma, MM. So this is the month 5. If you say text, comma, MMM, you will get, okay. And let's say today, you get August. Instead of 3 M's, if I write the 4th M, I'll get the full month. Okay. So 13th of August or 13th of today plus 30. So that means it will become September. Got it? Then I might need the week number. Week number means what is the number of the week? This is the 20th week of this date, was in the 20th week of 2023. This is in the 41st week. Each week will be numbered 1 to 52. Now let's say I have two dates here. One date is today, obvious, or I can say between 1st of Jan and 31st of July, let's say. Okay. And there will be some holidays. Let's say I have holiday on 14th of April. Then 1st of May. Now, if I want to know days between, that means what? How many working days are there? So there is a formula called net work days, which is the between the days, this date and this date, followed by the holidays. Okay. Now this will give an error because the formats are different. Let's say I make it 35. Net work days between this date and this date. How many working days are there? 151 working days are there. Okay. And suppose I have some holidays also in between, then I can remove those holidays in this way. Comma, holidays. Holidays will be these 2 days. So 149 days, excluding the holidays. Got it? This is what? Net work days. Now you might have a net work days.
How did that was like calculate that those are holidays?
I put the holidays here. These 2 dates are the holidays, 14th April, 1st of May.
But it's not according, like, is there any formula applied?
No, I just entered the days.
Okay, so how in 149 they rate that is we give it minus?
Yes, it's the system, the formula itself will do that.
Okay.
Now, there is one formula for net work days international, INTL. This is used in case of if you go to a country like Bangladesh or you go to Middle East countries, there you don't have a weekend on Saturday, Sunday. Their weekends are Friday, Saturday, or maybe Friday, Thursday, Friday. So then accordingly, if your weekday is Thursday and Friday, then you have to use this. Got it? Followed by, you want to mention the holidays here, and these are your holidays. Making sense? See this. Excluding the holidays is, there is a, in the function itself, there is a parameter for holidays. So there we have to mention which are your holidays. Tanushree and Roshni, is it okay? বলো। দেখছি আমি আসলে অফিসে। তোমার কি অবস্থা? ভালো করে ঘষেছে তো না তাড়াহুড়ো করছো? ভালো করে ঘষো। আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে। আচ্ছা, তুমি যাও। আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে। Which one? Okay. This one is from date to date, right? Let's take some date in August. That will be easier. Let's say I have 1st of August 23. Today's date is 14th of August, 13th of August, right? So how many working days? If you look at the calendar, in August between 1st okay, between 1st and the 13th, how many days? Let's go to August. This is working day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 days working. 5 and 6 is a holiday. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 days working, right? Which year is this? 23 August, 14th August. Yeah. Okay. So now if I do net work days, what will I get? Start date is 1st of August. End date is 13th of August. So how many working days? 9 working days. Clear? This much? Now suppose I have a holiday. Okay. Let me now extend this by 7 days. Why 7 days? Because I want to include 15th August is my holiday. Correct? So now the holiday will include which date? 15th of August.
So, the calendar doesn't read that 15th August is an automatic holiday.
No. Because it's not a holiday in every country, right? It's only in India that it's a holiday.
So basically except the first input, rest of the inputs are taken as negative only.
Hmm. Done? Hmm? Okay, let it. Vishal done? Tanushree, Roshni, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
So, sir, in this case, header is required to get the start date, end date, and holidays.
You need a start date, end date somewhere, right?
Yes, sir. So,
So
I
I
just
just
am
did.
asking the header. Header.
No, header is not required.
Okay. So, it will automatically take the first input as the start date and that is the end
No,
date.
that I am giving it the start date as here, na? Start date is M24. That is how it is getting.
Okay. So, because you don't have a header over here, so automatic because of the formula, the first input is taken as the
No,
start date.
not because of that. Because I made it individually. See, if I say net work days international, okay, net work days international. What is my start date? First is start
Okay,
date.
okay.
I am clicking on start date. Then I'm clicking on my end date. Then I'm choosing.
Then we have to choose the weekends for international.
Correct.
Okay, I got it. I'm saying the formula itself is from the start date to the end date. Okay, so
Correct.
we don't have to give a header. That is correct.
Why? Value error. First check whether this is date or not. This value, check whether this one is date. That is it date? Both of them are date, from date to date. Ah. Done. The format of these two is like between 7th of Jan and 1st of Jan, 5 days. So this one month is coming first. So if I say 7th of July, okay. All right. Anybody else? Any question? All right. Next, we will go on to one very commonly used function, which is if function. Okay. So if function is what? If certain condition holds true, then something will happen. Else, something else will happen. For example, let's say we have two columns here. One is debit, one is credit. In debit, I am mentioning 1000. In credit, I am mentioning 1400. In the next one, 2400. This is 2000. So here I am typing equal to if test this is greater than 500. Okay. Then what? So first there will be a logical test. So there you're checking, is this value greater than 500? Which value? E28. That means 1000 is greater than 500. We know this is true. So this is true. Value if true, we'll say debit is more. Else, credit is more. Got it? Now if I drag this, here it will say debit is more. Now let's say I change it. I now make it 1200. So here this is greater than 1000. So it is showing debit is more. I'll make it less. Got it? Now it can be the other way around also. I can give the condition here as is this E28 greater than F28? That means one cell greater than the other cell. If it is true, then I will say debit is more. Otherwise, credit is more. In this particular case, E29 greater than E29. Is it greater than F29? Then it is false. Correct? If it is false, that means what? Credit is more. So it is saying credit is more. Clear? Now, if I change the value to 2500, it will show me credit is more, debit is more. Clear? Okay. Now, how can we use these things? Now, suppose you have a function or you have, let's say, marks and you have grade. Somebody gets more than 90, it is A. Somebody gets more than 70, it is B. Somebody gets more than 60 or more than 50, it is C. So like that, you can use this condition. Let's say student name, marks, and grade. So let's say we have Ajay, we have Vijay, we have Sanjay. Somebody got 85, next person got 62, another person got 57. Correct? So what will be the grade of this person? You will compare if what? This value is greater than this value. Correct? If this value is greater than 90, then A. Else, maybe I will say C or D maybe. And I will enter this as D. Understood? Clear? Now let us make this as 92 and see. Understood? If it is not greater than like this one. Now, if it is not, value if false, then what can happen? Then I have to write another condition. If what will happen? This can be greater than 70. Then what will happen? Then B, else D. Now let's say I say this one person got 78. If we get 78, what should be the grade? Roshni? No, 78. It is greater than 70. So it should be B. Vishal, did you follow this?
Yes, sir.
So we are using if inside if. Multi-level if. Tanushri, Deepika, Roshni.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So here we are having multiple levels of if. If inside if. This is called as nesting. One formula within another formula. One if inside another if. Is it clear, Roshni? Everybody clear? Now try to add the third level. That if it is more than 52, then it should come as C. Try to add it. Everybody try to add this. That's it. If multi-level if. Multiple level if is first do the first level of if. Okay. For example, if I do the first one, say I want this. If this is greater than 90, then what? Then I want it as A. So value if true, I'll click on A. Else, it should be B, or I can click on D. Correct? So now I got my first level. So if I now make this as 94, I'll get A. If anything else, that means if it is not greater than 90, like it was 62, it will come as D. So this my first level is done. I can copy this part. And then I go into my formula. So if it is greater than 90, I get this. Else. Else what? Value if false. I have to check the next level. What level do I have to check? Instead of K28, is it greater than K29? Isn't it? Next level. Then it will be L29. Now see, if it is greater than 70, so suppose it is 72, then how much should it come? B. Understood? Don't put it as A, B, C, D. Instead, put it the cell number. It'll be easier. Tomorrow, if A becomes star or A becomes A plus, then all you have to do is change the grade. Then your formula will remain as it is. Done. Roshni, done. Others done. Vishal.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then we'll stop here today. Next week, can we have the class from 12? Huh? Vishal, Deepika, 12? Okay. Okay. Tanushri and Roshni. Only on Sunday we'll have it at 12.
Yeah, I have this.
Okay.
Sir, next week will be the last class, sir.
Yes, we'll be completing the topics. Okay. After that, there'll be a doubt clearing the following week if you have any doubts, and then we can address that. Please go through the formula sheet that I have shared with you. All right. See you all in the next. Yes.
They said there are lots of formulas.
Yeah, don't look at all. See, main thing is for formulas